Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, guys, I want to share with you something very important what happened just recently last week and today during the driving test. And I'm gonna put these pictures here, guys, so you can see what happened when the students are going for the test and not prepared. And the most important is that this has happened not in the actual test. This has happened in the end. So here is few pictures that it's happened today, and what happened the last week. And of course, guys, I am sharing that not because to scare you, because like before you going for the road test. I'm telling you that because this has happened so often. And even if you are just standing on the test, make sure that you're not standing when the people are coming back from the test, because it's really, really dangerous. And you never know, right? So what I'm trying to explain that most of the time this has happened in the end when you do the front parking. And recently I just made the video how simple it is to do the front parking without anything, by just simply using the steps. That it's simple front parking that you can do. But sometimes what people do, instead of the covering the brake, they are actually going on the gas. And it happened here in Downsview. That's the picture that it happened in Downsview. And this is the picture that it happened in Orangeville, and it happened today. So the student female driver G1 took I don't know who his car was at, but this car was not a driving instructor car. And when they came back from the test, examiner simple asked the driver, the G1 driver, to park the car, forward parking, and instead of applying the brake, she stepped on the gas. And she ended up in the tree. And examiner also he was hurt badly because he couldn't apply the brake. And the same thing happened in Downsview Test Center. So the student also was asked to do a front parking. And here, as you can see, guys, he stepped on the gas, and that car was total. There is no life. I don't think that this car is fixable after this simple front parking. And whoever led the student to use the car, because it's a private car, not each car will be, some cars will not be insured. So make sure, like when you going for the test, I would recommend to everybody to use instructor car, because in case you need to stop, we have the second brake. So sometimes people are going for the test, they want to save money, and by doing that, the person examiners, I think that soon it's going to be changed, because it's not happened just once, it's happened almost every week. And some of them, it's very, very dangerous, right? So if that student today in Orangeville, imagine that the airbag was like deployed and hit examiner face, and the examiner simply couldn't avoid this accident because he doesn't have the second brake. And also, when you as a friend trying to lend to give your car to somebody that's going for the test, remember, you need to make sure that your car is insured, because this car, what happened in Downsview, if this car is no longer will be fixed, and I think that insurance will not take care of it, because it's a G1 driver, and the only family member that what I know will be insured during the test. And if you borrow your car to somebody, you don't play games, because you want to help to somebody, but in the end of the story, you are going to be responsible to let somebody to use your car. And yeah, it can be lucky, nothing can happen. But now what I see, it happened more often. And when I saw that on Downsview, what happened, it's guys, trust me, it's a simple 2 seconds and the car is gone. So what I'm trying to explain in this video, guys, make sure that you are prepared before you going for your driving test. If you don't, Take more lessons. Don't save money on that, because in the end, who is going to pay for it? It's you. Also, guys, if you borrow your car to somebody, make sure that this person knows what he's doing, especially when it comes to the front parking, forward parking. It's very, very dangerous. Reverse, I never saw that the car was going on the reverse, because people are trying to control the brake pedal. But when it comes to the front parking, it's very, very dangerous. And not only that it's dangerous, imagine that somebody was just simply standing in front of the car that was trying to park, and that's going to be a very bad situation. Anyway, guys, so if you learned something from this video, make sure that you are preparing properly before you going for the test. And if you're planning to go for the test, take a mock test, see how it is with a different person, see that, like, try to be when you are kind of feeling that you're going for the test, because when you're driving and there is no pressure, but when it's test coming, people are making more mistakes than they usually do. So just want to ask you guys, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. It's very useful that I have people that commenting and thanking me and giving me amazing feedback. I really appreciate to each of you. And guys, when you're going for the test, be careful. Make sure you are prepared.